What we're going to talk about today is the number one question that every final expense agent should be asking when you sit down at the kitchen table with somebody. So we're going to say today we're sitting with Miss Jones, right? So when you're sitting with her, this is what you're going to say. The reason I'm here today is to make sure that your family doesn't have to come out of pocket when that day comes for your funeral, right? So let me ask you this. If something were to happen to you tonight, who is the person responsible for your funeral and your final expenses? So let's say she says that her daughter's name is Tina. You want to making sure that you're using Tina's name every step of the way. Otherwise, this feels like a bill to them. And this is a very emotional buy. So if you can tie Tina in, her name in every place where you can throughout this process, you're going to make this so much easier on yourself and the client, right? So let's say the name is Tina. When you ask that question, you're going to pause and give them an opportunity to think about what their answer is, right? And say it back to you. When they do that, he who speaks first loses, right? So you want to make sure you're quiet in that situation. Even if it takes 10 minutes, just sit there, be silent, don't say anything. Give them the opportunity to think about that question that you ask, right? Who's the person that's going to pick up the pieces? This question is so powerful because it shifts the conversation away from insurance and it focuses on the real problem, which is protecting the loved one and the financial burden when that time happened, which is who? Tina, as we just mentioned, right? So most families either A, don't have anything in place, they don't know who's going to pay for it, or they'll assume somebody else is going to pick up the pieces when they pass away, which is a terrible idea, right? They should be putting these things in place. And at least for our organization, having leads makes the situation a lot easier, right? So once they answer that follow-up, once they answer that question, follow up with this. Would it be fair to say, Ms. Jones, that you would rather leave a paycheck for Tina, or would you rather leave a bill for her? And once you ask that question, pause, be silent, give her a chance to process before she answers the question, right? Once she does, now the power has been given back to you. It takes the pressure off of them, right? So this question naturally leads into a solution and helps the client see the value of the final expense coverage without you, having to pressure them, without them feeling pressured in that current situation. Remember, people don't buy insurance. They buy a peace of mind for the people that they love, which in this case is Tina. If this has helped you, please share, like our page. We produce content like this on a weekly basis to make sure that we're helping final expense agents, not just in our organization, but across the country. We're also growing right now, big time. So if you're in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, St. Louis, or Kansas City area, text the word change to 877-959-6797, or you can visit us at our website at unitylifegroup.net. Hope this content has helped you. Go out there and help as many families as you can because they need it. And bye for now.